focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you.
What up, you guys? Okay, so we are actually on chat only today, which so for those of you who don't know, I work in higher education, and typically we are pretty much like everything, so phone calls, emails, chats, text messages, all of that. Like as a counselor, that's what you're responsible for doing, but one day a month, I think, is what it pans out to be. We actually are chat only. So today I don't take any phone calls. I only handle emails, text messages, chats, that sort of thing that come in, which these are honestly my favorite days, and ideally I would prefer something more geared towards this. So like I'm always on the hunt for positions that are not student facing, just because dealing with the public, like if you've dealt with customer service, you know that people are really crummy sometimes. And so these are my favorite work days because I'm just like, no people. So so yeah, so that's where we're at. We're on chat only. It's crazy because this week is ELF week, which is what we call pretty much like excess funding that students receive, or refunds, if you will. So it's ELF week, which means that everyone's emailing in, everyone's calling in, everything has just been bananas. And yesterday, because the call volume was so high, they could not, basically, like the priority is phone calls. So if we have a lot of phone calls, they will suspend email, not email privileges, but like email responses. So we'll basically stop working on emails to handle phone calls first, and then whatever, if we have time, then we go back to emails. Well, because call volume was so high yesterday, they ended up suspending emails, which means that there's like 400 emails to go through today. And I keep refreshing because of course, like as students email in, the number goes up, and as we do them, they go down. But that's just been a lot. Like we cannot crack 300 right now, and it's irritating my soul. Okay, my battery's about to die. Love that for me. What up, guys? Okay, so I did a braid out. Yeah, I feel like this hairstyle is giving Coil Ray. At first, like sometimes when I braid my hair, it be giving Felicia from Friday, but right now I think it's giving Coil Ray, which I'm not upset about. I kind of wish that you couldn't see my micro links, as you can see, which the reason I even have it in this style is because I'm gonna take them out and like have waves. But when I put this in, like it was so humid this morning, I was just like, I'm not unbraiding my hair. Like it's gonna be a frizz ball, I'm not unbraiding it. So I really just left it in like this. And I was telling my sister I kind of like it in this style. So I think what I'm gonna do is when I take these extensions out, I'm going to do a protective style like this probably, with just like some braiding hair, and just give my hair a break from extensions for a little bit. I do have some extensions coming that I bought from Ywigs, so super excited. I got some kinky straight hair and I got some kinky curly hair, so we'll see what happens there. But this hair actually came from Amazon. I know. And what's crazy is I have a review video. You guys probably have already seen it. But this hair came from Amazon, and it was a whole mess, child, like ordering this hair, because I ordered 300 strands. I think I used like 150, maybe a little more. And as I said in the video, like I do like them, but I feel like I have more volume with tape and extensions. Now the positive to these versus, there's a lot of positives to these versus tape and extensions. One, takedown is so much easier because with micro loops, the hair is attached to the bead. I literally just unclip the bead, not pull, but you know, slide it out my hair, and that's it. With tape-ins, you have the like gunk in your hair, you gotta wash, all the things. Other thing I can do with these that I cannot do with tape-ins is oil my scalp. And I have this like patch in my head right here that is very, very short, and it's because whenever I do buns, like this is where the hair happens, like this is where it happens. So there's a lot of breakage right there, and I am on a journey to regrow the hair, which is why I like bought some spin pins from, instead of like doing buns, I can like just twist it and spin the pins in versus using a hair tie and causing tension breakage. So lots of things. But yeah, that's what we got going on. My brother called me Pocahontas the other day. I was like, or this morning when I went and got my food from him. I'm like, sir, you literally saw me earlier today and I had the same style. Whatever, it's fine.
Stuck on your phone, or you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever know, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up.
What up, guys? Okay, so we are taking out the braid out. One, because I fell asleep and my braids is looking real dusty. But also just kind of see what they look like. So I used I have no idea, I'll go get it, but these have been in my head for 2 days. And I braided it Saturday night. And it's Monday afternoon, and we're gonna see what they look like, because the braids are starting to look a little crusty. So I probably would have left the braids in a little bit longer just because I had like nothing to do and I work from home, but they were starting to look a little crusty, so I'm gonna just take them out and see what happens here. Oh, that looks good. All right, next, I don't even know how many braids I did. So far I've taken out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 12 braids total. And I used hardly any product. I used like one curling gel to install these. And I'm hoping that this lasts a little bit longer than the other ones did, because baby, they didn't last long at all. Or they did until I went outside in the humidity. So I'm hoping, because this was anti-humidity gel, it would help to tame some of that, because it's been super hot here and the humidity has been playing havoc on my hair. So every time I would wave it, it would be cute for a little bit, and then the minute I would go outside, and it was also like raining here, so that of course did not help. Oh, okay, wait, here we go. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I need some stuff for my what up, guys? We got lashes done, hair is braided, feeling fly. Don't know what's next, but we're good.
Lately I've been really fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me?
What up, you guys? Okay, so my hair is here. If you guys watched my last video, you know I told you I placed an order for some extensions from Ywigs, and honestly it came at like the most perfect time, because let me move you guys a little bit, because legit I am so ready to take these out. I've had them in for about a month, and I really just need to like, I don't need to take them out necessarily. I think I just need to like maintenance them. Like some of them definitely need to be moved up. And then I have plans for the end of August, which now I have plans for the middle of August. So I've got to figure out like what I'm gonna do with my hair. But this is the package. Yeah, make sure I'm gonna show you all my address. So I ordered 2 different types of hair extensions. I ordered kinky straight and I ordered kinky curly. I ordered the same lengths in both versions. I ordered 18, 20, and 22. And so this is what it came in a bag, like this. And then let me pull it out. So just kind of stuck everything in here. Okay. It has a smell. I'll go ahead and say, like, I'm picking up a smell. Just so you know. Alright, so but that's okay. All right, so you get this little bag, and inside of the bag was the hair and 2 clips. So you get 2 clips, and they are just the kind that, you know, you can use to separate your hair out, and this part like goes out. So that's that. This is the hair. So we have kinky curly, which it looks like are these 3 here. So this is the 22-inch, and that's micro loops. So you guys can see, micro loops are the ones that are pre-threaded, if you will. So you just have to like put it in, clamp it shut. That's the thing. Then this is the 18-inch, and this is the 20-inch. And then these are my kinky straight extensions, which I brought out my, I just realized you probably can't hear me over the plastic, but I brought out the ones from Amazon to see like how the thickness compares. But anyway, so this is my kinky straight. So this is the 22, which is, I don't know if you guys can see. All right, let me stand on my sofa. So fairly long, very long. Okay, so 22, 20, 20, 20. Okay, also fairly long, but I feel like you can see those, and then 18. So still all of it pretty stinking long. Anyways, let's do a comparison of the Amazon extensions and these extensions, shall we? So one of the things that I was wondering about when I ordered these extensions, which somebody in the reviews said that these reminded them of the Ywigs extensions, and that did play a huge role in me ordering these off Amazon versus another one. So I'm curious, so these are 20-inch. So we're comparing apples to apples. So this is 20 inches from both, which obviously looks the same. What I will say is, this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel like this hair, it has like a bigger like mass. I don't know if that makes sense than this hair. Like, do you see how like straight it is and how much volume this one has? Like, it makes me wonder if these are more, I don't know, fuller maybe? Because I really thought that these were gonna look fuller than these. So it's very surprising to see that the ones from Amazon are a lot thicker. And just to pull them out of the container. Honestly, it smells like when you order hair from AliExpress, if that makes any sense. So it's definitely, this is like silkier. So you can see the bundles side by side. This is Ywigs, this is the AliExpress, the Amazon hair, and it's 100 strands in each one. So, and the way they bundle these off is that each of these is 25. So like if you're trying to keep track of how many you're putting in your head, that's a good way to, I would only undo like one at a time. But yeah, so this is the hair, Amazon, Ywigs. I will say that it's very soft, but it almost worries me that it's too soft, because right now, like, I feel like the Amazon extensions are starting to straighten out, and because my hair is getting curlier because it's closer to relaxer time, the match is like, we're getting further apart in the match. Does that make sense? Which means that this hair, because it's so like fine, may not be a good fit. I don't know. But if it doesn't work for me, I can also put it in my sister's head because she has straight hair. So that's that hair. Let's look at this kinky curly. I have very high hopes for this hair because I've seen on TikTok videos of people installing this kinky curly hair in 4C hair, and it looks phenomenal. Now, I did some micro link extensions a few months ago. Admittedly, the hair was old, and so it just was not, it did not make for a good experience for me, but that is what I went through. So this is the Kinky Curly. This is the, what did I just open? That's Amazon packaging. This is a 20-inch, so obviously you'd have to like stretch it to get the full 20 inches out. And I think what I would end up doing, which a lot of girls did on TikTok, was they blew this hair out. I do like that I'm running my fingers through and there's virtually no tangles. Typically when you run your fingers through hair like this, and when I had the other hair, it was very, very tangly. But for this to have been like fresh out the pack, I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. This hair has a more distinct smell than the Kinky straight hair. I will say that. But anyways, so this is the hair. This is probably what I'm gonna put in. Now that I like have it out in the open, I'm leaning more towards putting the Kinky straight in, Kinky curly in, and just seeing what happens. So yeah, that's that. The other stuff I just got, which I don't know if I showed you guys. Pause. All right, so the other unimportant package that I got was just my lash glue. So for those of you who don't know, I do my own lash extensions. I just do temporary ones, so like a week max, maybe a little longer if I can. And I use this glue. Here, is it focusing? There we go. So I do this and I re-up every couple of months or so. I just ordered 3 more tubes of it, and I'm actually gonna give one of them to my sister because I think I have a couple tubes of my own. But yeah, so that was the other package that I got. I gotta go because I'm starving, so I gotta go walk the dog and then figure out what I'm gonna eat, if I'm being honest.
Can you focus?